I think it did because a lot of it has to do with mental health with
Hmm.
religion, specifically Judaism. So there's something called Shabbat in Judaism, which is the day of rest for on Friday night that leads until Saturday night. It's 25 hours where you basically don't use your phone, don't use any electricity. It's more about the time to spend with like your community, your family, friends, and away from everything. So I feel like when I started doing certain things in Judaism, it started like affecting how I feel afterwards, and like I'm more prepared for the week after doing like a cleanse kind of
Hmm.
like that,
Yeah.
because you're away from social media and everything, and it's just nice to do even if you're not keeping any religion. It's just like a good way to, I guess, cleanse yourself.
That's a cool idea. Do you feel that your religion has encouraged you to adopt a healthier lifestyle? Like this could be through like socially, or through nutrition and fitness, or even by putting yourself in a better mental state.
Okay, so this isn't like huge, but there's kosher diet kind of in Judaism, where one big thing is that you can't eat pig and like things like bacon and ham, which are obviously unhealthy. So it's just one thing that keeps you away from unhealthy things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, there's other food, but this is just one of the things that
Mm-hmm.
are specifically a law that you can't have bacon or just pig specifically.
Do all like people who follow Judaism, do they do the kosher diet or no?
Well, it depends if you're observant or not.
Okay.
Obviously, like if you could just be Jewish and like
Mm-hmm.
be secular and like it doesn't matter. You don't even know the laws a lot of
Okay.
the times. Like I, at some point in my life, I did eat like pig.
Mm-hmm.
My family does, and I just like in college I learned a lot about Judaism, so I decided for myself to keep that specific thing. And I also liked it because of the diet thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a big part of it. Um, so most things in Judaism are all about the health of the person. That's like the number one thing. Like if you, let's say, okay, so there was a fast on Yom Kippur, and if you're unhealthy, then it's not a good thing to fast. Like you should be eating more. So anything that has to do with health, it's 100% like the person comes first, and if it's like medically important, then it's gonna happen the way it should. So specifically with abortion, if it's gonna affect the health of the mother, of course, abortion is recommended. There's no like what is it called? It's permitted.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I know in Christianity it's like a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's
Frowned
a lot.
upon.
It's what?
It's definitely frowned upon.
It's definitely frowned upon. Yes. I've never heard anything about Judaism against it. I think it's just dependent on the mother. Like also, it's not considered a human until it's born. So that's not a problem in Judaism, which is like very controversial, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, basically, it's like I really like their thoughts on it because it gives complete autonomy to the mother or both parents, of course. So if it's going to affect the health, then it's up to the mother. Yeah.
I'd say it definitely wasn't easy at first. I was raised in a Catholic household and I went to a Catholic school, and homosexuality was definitely frowned upon. Once I became more comfortable with myself and really got involved in the LGBTQ community, it allowed me to um,
Realize
realize
realize that God.
realize that God chooses to love everyone, no matter who they love, and I think that religion should be based more on being a good person and um, continuing God's work here on earth. But I still struggle from time to time, just like everybody else in the church, with my belief and who I am as a person.
But it helps keep the balance.
But it helps keep the balance. Being a part of the community. And having so many people now that love and support me for who I am. Mentally, I would say it's helped a lot. In the darker times in my life, it was something that I could turn to, and in the good times of my life, it was something that I could celebrate. So, I think that anybody who is struggling with mental health should look into religion as an option. I mean, it's done wonders for me, and I truly believe it would help somebody else.